Habari za leo, karibuni katika kozi ya Cybercrime Detection and Prevention. Na siku ya leo tutadiscuss kuhusiana na general steps to secure operating systems, na tutaangazia kuhusiana na disable default settings, accounts, unnecessary services, applications and the protocol. Na tutaanza kwa kuangalia katika hali ya kawaida operating systems they come with default settings ambazo we need to make or perform secure configurations. Okay? Na hizo default settings mara nyingi haziaddress security needs. Okay, what they address in most of the cases is a functionality. Okay? They are there to maximize ease of use and the functionality rather than security. Therefore, you need to take a further step to install and configure additional security controls such as antivirus, host-based firewalls, and intrusion detection, or IDS. Further, you need to disable accounts and passwords, default ones. Okay. Accounts they come with the system, and actually basically they are very necessary because they give a user a door or access to the system. If you don't have an account, then for security purposes you cannot access the system. Therefore, they are necessary. Okay. But these default accounts, they pose what you call a significant security vulnerability. Whether the account is for operating system or for an application. Okay, they cause a very significant vulnerability which can be exploited. Inaweza ikatumika na hackers au services ku launch attack to the information system. And disabling these accounts should be a very straightforward approach to disable or to thwart any vulnerabilities associated with default accounts and the password. Kwa hiyo ni jambo ambalo linatakiwa ni jambo yaani sio la kufikiri wala sio la kujadiliana, kwa sababu is something which is very simple to do and should come into a mind of somebody who want to secure an operating system. If you cannot disable, you can change or create the password, okay, for that particular default account. Therefore, you'll be resisting brute force attacks or any other attacks associated with the password or default accounts. Pia unaweza ukalimove or disable unnecessary services, applications and the protocol. Kwa kulimit hizi services, unnecessary services, application and protocols, you'll be basically limiting unnecessary communications or access capabilities na za hackers ku attack system. Kwa hiyo kwa kufanya hivyo unakuwa unapunguza what we call attack vector attack vector to the OS, or the avenue in which an operating system can be attacked. Na kuna some protocols, for example Telnet. Telnet basically or inherently is unsecure kwa sababu communications zote ambazo zinakuwa channeled through Telnet zinakuwa sent in clear text, haziko encrypted kwa sababu Telnet by design ina lack encryption method. Kwa hiyo kama kuna protocol ambayo ina aid communication kama Telnet inatumika kama protocol ya aid communication, basi communication inaweza kuwa intercepted kwa sababu is sent in clear text. Kwa hiyo you need to use another protocol which is called secure shell, ambayo ina encryption method, ina offer encryption ya communication that is sent between the components of the system, the services, or between systems, remotely or within the network. Also, you may need to restrict local services to the services required for a particular operation. Okay, local services. This one, Telnet is remote. Okay, therefore you can limit also local services. Okay, we'll see later how to go about doing it. Okay, again, by doing so, we'll be reducing also the attack avenues or the attack vector, kwa sababu hizi services either is local for remote communication, they have some form of vulnerabilities. Okay, if they cannot be restricted, as I told you before, they increase what you call the attack vector. Okay, na katika presentation inayokuja nitaonyesha some example of vulnerabilities from the OS services na tutaenda kutumia Nmap. Lakini kabla sijamaliza katika discussion ya leo, nitaonyesha jinsi gani ambavyo tunaweza tukadisable or remove unnecessary or default accounts in Windows. Kufanya hivyo basi inakuhitaji I'll demonstrate here. You click window and R. Okay, you get this window. You see this window here. You see this window here, and what you need to type in is L user manager.rgr.msc, and then you click OK. Okay, it will open this type of window, and you go here to user and check the default account. You can see here we have the default account here. Okay, this is a default account, and you have the guest account. Okay, therefore when you open the default account, unaangalia what you can do with the default account. You go to more actions here, and then properties. Properties, if your default account here, for example, has not been disabled, then you need to disable, and then you click apply and then okay. Okay, therefore by doing so utakuwa umedisable default account ya kwako katika kompyuta yako. Kwa hiyo pia unaweza ukaenda kwenye guest and see if it's not disabled. Okay, you go to properties again, and then you see by default here I've already disabled. Therefore, if it's not disabled, you do the same. Okay, kwa kufanya hivyo inamaanisha kwamba utakuwa ume disable hizo accounts na unakuwa katika position nzuri ya unakuwa umeincrease security posture ya operating system. Asante sana. Tukutane katika presentation ya pili ya jinsi ya kutumia Nmap kwa ajili ya kudisable unnecessary services na protocols. Asante.